Okay, it's time to take these clouds and put them around a crate. And this part is pretty simple. First of all, let's go ahead and select this entire image by pressing Command or Control A. Now press Command or Control C. Now we can deselect it if we want to by pressing Command or Control D, or you can simply close this image. I'm going to return to the crate now, and we need to do one thing. We need to add a new layer. So I'm going to click this button down here in the Layers panel. This is where the artwork is going to actually wrap around our background, which is our crate. So now that we have our layer, we can return to the filter, Vanishing Point, and as promised, the grid stays with it. You never have to draw it again. Now all we have to do is paste our image. So I'm going to press Command and Control V, and here's our image. Now you would think, of course, that it would go inside the crate on its own, but we still have to do something. And one thing I always like to tell people, never ever hope that these applications become too easy to use. If your mother can use it as easily as you can, you're out of a job. So we want some complexity in our applications so that we are in high demand. So Adobe, never make things too easy. Make them really arcane. Thank you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to take this image, and by the way, you'll notice that the marquee tool was automatically selected, and I'm going to drag it into the plane, and now it will wrap. All we have to do at this point is scale it with this tool here, which allows us to transform. Now we can grab the handles and we can scale it to our heart's content. You can move your mouse outside to the edge, like so, the corner, and you can rotate it if you need to. And I'll move it down to position. And I'll just pull that a little further to the edges. And once you're happy with your placement, simply hit the Enter or Return key, and you're brought back into your document. Let's take a look at the layers now. Here's our layer, and we can hide and show it. Now I want to show you a really cool trick here. This doesn't look like it really belongs, so we're going to add a layer mask, and we're going to paint some jaggies on here. So my color is black, and I'm going to just kind of make this look like it's a pasted on crate poster, and it's a little torn around the edges like so. And I'm just going to add a couple imperfections inside there like that. It looks a little cooler, and you can tear it and do whatever you want to. Now let's go ahead and add a drop shadow by going to our layer styles. I'll choose drop shadow, and I'm going to put my mouse in the document itself and move that shadow around. You get so much more for your money. And I'm going to go ahead and say OK, and now we have this really cool effect of this label that's on top of this box. Now, of course, this shadow is way out of line, but you get the idea. So that is how you can use Vanishing Point to wrap artwork around things like a bus, a truck, billboard, or anything that's going to be in perspective.